hello. This is an unexpected stream. Apologies for the weird scene transition change there. It's because I was I've used studio mode to learn how to customize screens without changing what's being streamed. But I was curious what the options were for how you transition, and I thought clicking the cut button would just give me some drop down options. Instead it just cut, so sorry about that. But we're here unexpectedly for what I'm calling Thinking Thursday. All my if you haven't noticed, all my streams, you've got Monday Marbles, Web Dev Wednesday, Streaming Saturday. I always do alliteration for my stream titles. So I thought Thinking Thursday works because we're refactoring tonight, and that takes some thought. How's everyone's Thursday been? Been a good day? I had some news at lunchtime that annoyed me, so I took the afternoon off work and just did some chores, watched some crap, and played some video games. It was great. Oh no, why's your Thursday been hard? It is on brand, isn't it? I really love it, like puns, wordplay, and alliteration. So, you know, I'm the kind of person that can make up stupid poems on the fly. Oh no. Well, my morning's always super quiet, so if you need another coffee and chat tomorrow morning, just set up a meeting. I've always got time to support you. Because I'm assuming you're not going to start talking about why your job is hard in the middle of a Twitch stream. But yeah, I'm here for you. Sorry, I'm just getting up stream manager. Got too much to do. Oh dear. Is that self-imposed though? Like, is that self-imposed deadlines where you can actually just give yourself like 2 weeks to do something instead of one? Because I know you. Let's just go to stream manager, just so I can keep an eye on how many people are watching, because then I know if the stream drops. There we go. I was contemplating doing a Discord stream, but then I thought, you know what? If I Twitch stream, there's the potential for kind people to donate bits and stuff, and since it's all going to charity, it just seemed a good excuse as any. Ah, hang on. I'm letting me move the studio, but it's not letting me move the window yet. It needs to load first. Well, you should know. Because your job shouldn't be stressing you out because you've got too much to do if you're giving yourself less time than you actually have to get stuff done. Oh, that is not what I meant to move. I meant to move this window. There we go. Okay, so what we've got here essentially is your brain is mush. Well, that's not good, is it? Hang on, let me move the microphone. Maybe move it a little bit out of my face. That'll do. Not quite. There you go. Yeah. Ooh, that's not what I meant to do. What have I done in there? Okay, so it was... I stole this from something else. So if we go GitHub, me... Absolutely. Super... Just go to GitHub for a minute. Oh yeah, I did something the other day, which is a little bit sad, but at the same time, it's quite valuable. I went through and cleaned up all my repos, so I've gone from 72 down to 40. I can delete this one. That was a fork just to add my colours. So, back to 39 repos. I'm not a fan of odd numbers, but I really don't need this repo. I'm going to try and keep on top of it from now on. No, don't do that. It does. So if you have a look, I'll just go through it quickly. So I just filtered by language. So I've got Java. So I don't know why this is coming up as Java. It's not. It's C#. But anyway, then some samples from a textbook that I reviewed. F#, that's a demo. Can't delete that because I use that in a talk. JavaScript, all looks very familiar. This was something this is what we made when I won Hack Manchester in 2018. So I'll keep that forever because it's feels good. That was what I cloned last night. Yeah, that's also my bot and everything. So yeah, I've just gone through and like minimize it down to just only the stuff that's actually important. We need to work on that as well, but that's for another day. And Dad, I need a laugh bot. And Panther app, I don't really need anymore, but it's just a laugh, so I kept it. Yeah, like all of these now are just things that are useful. Like Pancake Finder is just a list, but using data. But it was a I think if it's what I think it is, it's useful because it was teaching me how to do lists. Yeah. So what it does is it goes off and gets a list of pancakes. There's a JSON file containing like info about pancakes on my friend Stephen's website, and so I wanted to kind of learn about lists and populating from a JSON and stuff. So I literally just put this app together to play around with making things pretty. So yeah, it's just I've just put things back to being nice. Not nice, just minimal. So anything that's left is actually important. Anyway, I wanted, where is it? That's the one. So, not that one. Spark. There you go, Sparkle's demo test. So, this app is an app that I wrote with / for a talk that I gave with Layla Codes It last year. And we had a great time, it was fun, but there's some code in here that's useful. So, is it in services? So okay, so what it's doing is it's basically doing a check because the service that we were using for this, as well as the service that I'm using in this other app with AssemblyAI, it's like it's based on polling. So you upload a file, then when you want a transcription, it gets processed. So there's a status and it won't be complete straight away. So you have to poll it until it's complete. So I stole this wait for success stuff. So it's just doing a task with stuff about if it should carry on or not. Then if in this case it was a status code. So if the status code is equal to 102, then it's not ready yet. Otherwise it is. Then you just and if it's not ready yet, you just wait 10 seconds or wait a second and try again. So this is what I want to try and do. I want to implement this in this app as well. It's a bit messy though because I need to work out how to implement it. But if result equals, I don't know what I've messed up here. So if it's completed, success is true. We can just do that, can't we? So, oh, there we go. Typical. Right. So, if the JSON result is not completed, sorry, then it's false. Matt! Where's our... Yay! Well, clearly we're a better offer, duh. I even have a Coke. I don't normally drink full fat Coke, but I treated myself because, as I said, I just had news earlier that annoyed me / worried me, so I just took a self-care afternoon. So otherwise, success is true. Free the bird! If it's not a success, then wait a second and then return is success. If result is equal to success task, then return success task dot result. That's a bool, right? Yeah. Otherwise return false. So we're saying go to that URL, which is going to be the URL. It's going to be the, we set the base, we set it up here. So I'm wondering if we can do something like this. So dollar quotes that HTTP client dot base address plus like that. Is that right? So the URL is, so that's transcript. Then the response, that's a JSON result. It comes back up here. So that gives us back the ID. So let's just step back a minute. Okay, so see, it's Thinking Thursday, I told you. How are you, Matt? How was your Zoom party? Did your mum have a nice birthday? So upload the file to there. Then we get a response as a content response. And we return the upload URL. And then we pass in the URL to transcribe. So that says go to, what's payload at this point? String content equals new. All spent it in various queues trying to get my dad a PS5. That's nice. Did you have any luck, by the way? Because a friend of mine wrote an Alexa skill that will notify you when a PS5's in stock. Like, not even joking. I don't know if he put it on his page, but he was Facebooking about it. What I do... That's pictures. Wedding table finder. Is it on his GitHub? I was hoping to avoid... It's not on there. If we... I'll just secret screen a sec. Because my Facebook is no one else's business. Oh God, I don't know how to use Facebook. How do we search? Oh, search. Oh, it's time to stretch, is it? Green. Okay, Alexa, set the office lights to green. There you go. PS5 stock alerts. How's it work? Well, that's a shame. There you go. worries. Josh, who made that, runs the .NET user group in Liverpool, so like he does know his stuff. I trust it. Now we're going to build up the URL. So that gets us back the ID. And then we pass the ID to download. What was download doing? Let's have a look. Let's see. Download was going to transcript with the ID. Okay, so we just need to pass in that. Then if it's ready, then bar JSON result equals JSON convert dot the serialized object. It's going to be an upload response. It's going to be the response JSON. Can't type JSON. So we need, what was it before? The response. So we need all of this. We just needed to do it inside of here, I think. So this waits for success. If the result is completed, maybe we don't return the result. Maybe we return an upload response. And we say if the result is success, then return JSON. Oh, I need to make this available. Outside of here. See, this is messy stuff. So, oh, I'm not playing pretzel. This is why things are going wrong. You've got to take time to dance. Oh. There we go. I think the noise gate's picking up the music a bit too much. There we go. So, if it's HTTP message response. So then it's response, and then we create response JSON, which is a string. Response JSON. Oh, no, actually, we don't need to do that. We can just do JSON result. Upload response, and then this is going to be upload response if upload response status is completed, then it's not completed, then it's false, otherwise it's true. If it's not success, then keep trying, otherwise return true. And then from here we're saying if it's success, then return upload response. Use of unassigned local variable. Ah, scope. Wait, that's there, it should be fine. What's going on? So further the line down, so yeah, it should be there. Good problem. How do we fix it? Use of unassigned. Okay, so we can set it as null initially and then we can assign a value to it. So if it's null, it'll get overwritten if it's successful. Otherwise, return response. There we go. And then for JSON, let's do upload response. So if the upload, we want to return upload response dot text. There we go. That returns the ID. So these have got funky names, they need renaming, but for now I'm just going to make sure it works. So we put a breakpoint there. We'll do a breakpoint there. Breakpoint. Ooh, that should be there. Do one there. So we've got text that. So eventually we'll return this because we'll return it to the label to be displayed, but for now I just want to see it working, so let's try it. Cross our fingers. Check sound settings and everything. Yep, mic in, my microphone. Excellent. Turn on. Pixel starting. Okay. Let's go. See what happens. Get my fingers on the F keys for good old debugging. Here we go. So first of all, let's go to settings. We need to set microphone yes and yes. So that should pick up noise. Let us try recording something. Okay, so we've got a file stream. Got a JSON result, which has a URL to upload the file to. That's good. Then we've got the ID back. As you can see, it's queued. Now it's thinking about it. Okay, so the status is equal to completed. So this should, yep, so it's successful. Let's return true. What's it doing now? Oh. Yeah. Stop. Did I break it? So we know it gets to this point. So we can almost take out all breakpoints except exceptions. And we want the point when we have an upload response. So there and there. There we go. Let's go. That is a good question. It might be bad code, to be fair. Hey, Coding Gorilla, by the way. I'm pretty sure it was code that a principal architect at Microsoft helped me write, because HTTP and like network stuff is one thing in .NET. I normally I don't do very often, so a lot of it is kind of guidance elsewhere, so it's quite possible that this code could be improved. Are you gonna work this time? Let's find out. I don't think it picked anything up that time. There we go. So it has a file stream. And now, is there a better way of doing it? Because if there is, I can refactor that stuff. Siri, shut up. Let's try again and see what happens. I need to yeah, I should set that up. Hang on. Commands, add GitHub. You can check out my GitHub repos at. It's alright, Sam, I got it. I've already started writing it. Alright, sorry. I assumed you were on a phone. I thought it was going to make your life more difficult. I'll get back in my box. Sorry. Okay, so what's it doing this time? Okay. So we have the URL. Ah, okay. We've just upset it. Oh, fair enough. All right. I'm sorry. I'll stop trying to make your life easier. Okay, let's go again. Please work. Let's see what happens. Okay, so got the upload URL. Comes out of there, and it's going to go into transcribe. We're going to get the ID. Yep. Then we wait 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we go into download. So the status is completed. So that's going to complete. And then it's successful, so it's going to return true. What's it doing now? This appears broken. Alright, no, there we go. So, upload response. There we go, we have text. Sweet. So if we step through this, now we'll find that we have text. If we make this bigger, you'll see. Look. Nice. Okay. So then we can, now that we know that this works, let's rename the methods and then we'll commit it. We have a text, there we go. Okay, so what this really is okay, that makes sense. What would you recommend? I'm always, this is what I like about streams, is that people who've got more experience than I do, yeah, I'm always open to feedback because, like, it's no secret, like, this is Imposter Syndrome Battleground, literally because, like, Imposter Syndrome bites hard for me, so I'm not even a dev anymore, but professionally I'm a QA/tester, and so my code is rusty, so I'm always up for, always up for, like, code reviews and like, suggestions. Like, you know, if you spot something that could be done better or that's potentially open to bugs, be my guest to make suggestions. Yes, absolutely, Dr. Dynamite, you are Yorkshire's finest. Really, I should have put some South Yorkshire's finest because there's someone else special in this group who's also from a different Yorkshire. Okay, so yeah, we want to transcribe and then we step through it. So we upload the file, then we fetch ID. You want to prevent it from taking longer than your timeout? Yes. This is fetch ID. Yeah, that's true. He is the goat of Yorkshire. You're all on this mod train, aren't you, Sammo? Is it nice to be a mod for a change? So then you transcribe it, you fetch it. Then it's going to be, it's not going to be download, we're going to rename it, it's going to be download description. There we go. So then we start with upload file. Oh yeah, no, it's transcribe audio. So now we can come into here where we call transcribe audio, and we can say that the transcribe text label oh, wonderful. Pew pew you all. Especially Moody, right? Moody gets a timeout. So brands and transcribe text label equals that. Moody gets a ban, yeah. So it shouldn't be a task, it should be a task of type string, and it should return that. So now what should happen is when this gets the value back, it'll update the label. So we can say I know it's not awaited at the moment, but let's just try it and see. We can even say that. We can neaten this up a bit and stuff and add a weight in, and like handling if it's like a spinner and stuff. But for now, I just want to see that we get text appearing on the screen. Please work, you know you want to. Upload URL, gets the ID, waits 5 seconds, status is processing, so it's not ready yet, status is processing, it's not ready yet, there we go, status is completed, so it's ready. What's it doing? View. Oh god, it's okay. That should be in an else, but yeah. There we go. We have it on a label. What? What? Oh yeah. So obviously the text is tiny and we need to handle some other bits, so it's a work in progress, but at least we have it transcribing and moving the text to the UI. So I'm just going to quickly fix that if else. Yeah, thanks to the 11 bits. Party! So we're going to come into here. If result success task. I suppose we don't even need that, do we? I suppose we should. Else. There we go. There'll be a lot of refactoring we can do to this, but at least for now, we've got it in a slightly better state where it actually waits for a response. So we can pull, build, debug, delete all breakpoints. Yes. So now we can await these because we know that they'll come back eventually. Oh no, not yet. We won't await it until it's So we'll just test it one more time after that quick change of code, and then if I'm happy, I'll commit it. Yep. Poor old Moody gets a ban. Battlebot engaged. Now we wait. I do have a sound effect for that, you are correct. But I don't know if the microphone will pick it up, so... Okay, we want one... there. Try again with this breakpoint, see what happens. This music reminds me a little bit of Austin Powers. Let's see what happens now post refactor. Groovy, baby. Absolutely. Let's move my Xbox controller out of my way. I was before I went live, I was playing a JRPG. And everything's easier with the controller. What's it doing? I don't know. Oh, there we go. That took a while. Okay, so it got it wrong, but that's not my fault. Okay, so now we can come into here and we can make this text way bigger. So font size, that's the frame. The font size for this is going to be font size. We'll make it 2. Okay. I should have something useful for this because, well, we can commit this and then while it's building, I'll show you what I was going to talk about. So if we jump into here, zoom in, of course. See the AssemblyAI one. We want a transcription, git status. We can do git add -p. So that's adding the settings. So yeah, we want that. That's adding, yep, that UWP accepts a microphone. That's Newtonsoft package. We make the code for that. Yep. We ditch that stuff and add the string content. Yep. Ooh, stretch as well. Excellent. Excellent timing, Nightbot. So, yeah, we rename that. It's fine. Then that's the is wait for success. Yep. Then, yep, that's changing how we handle the audio. That was switch. Oh, adapting the font size. Yep. So git add, there we go, git commit, work in progress, working pass transcription to label to UI. It's a refactor. There we go. So push that and we'll stretch. Touch my toes. So, what I was going to look at was... Oh god, why did that fail? What I meant to do. App center.ms. Let's have a look why that failed. Sign in. Not that one. Build. Not working on it. How did that fail? That's helpful. Mutant staff could not be found. Oh dear. Let's see what happens with this build, shall we? Okay, anyway, what I wanted to look at was this. I think this has like dynamic box size, so I use an editor, auto size text changes. So on an editor instead of a label. Okay, we can do that. So it's going to be an editor. I'm going to rename this to transcribe text. Editor. Editor is read only is true. Auto size is text changes. And then here, change this to be. We need to rename this. It's going to be text editor, and this is going to be text editor. So now if we rebuild that, should be okay. It's quite nice to be streaming something where I actually semi-know what I'm doing. React was well and truly out my comfort zone. I barely had a clue. Oh, have you had too much cake? Okay, that built alright. Wonderful. Now let's try it again. Oh, I'm sorry. Let's see what happens this time. We're going to say something a little bit longer now so we can test out this whole adaptive sized editor. And now we wait. I mean, to be fair, I won't be streaming for that long. I know Salmon needs entertainment, but I was also enjoying things we do for love indeed. I was also enjoying the game I was playing. I guess we just have to be patient. Doing something. It's not about blame. There's no blame here. It's a choice. I chose to stream me refactoring this. I wanted to do it anyway. I just rejigged my priorities. I'm not blaming you. As I said at the start, when I said about jokingly said it's not really a surprise. Like, I'm nice, but I'm not. I wouldn't stream if I wasn't feeling like I could do it. So, yeah. I'm streaming because I wanted to. I just want to get this refactor working. What's it doing? View tasks. View task list. Oh no, that's to-dos. That's not what I meant. I just take care of my people. Toolbar. Can't remember. Call hierarchy. Can't remember. Oh, thanks for the 50 bits. Okay, that worked. Good. Visual Studio View Threads. Oh, debug Windows threads. Okay, debug Windows threads. That's what I want. Because I really can't tell what it's doing right now, so we're just going to watch and learn. It started the threads, why is it not showing them? Looks like, wait a sec. Resolve pending breakpoint, okay. Debug Windows CPU threads. Right. Debug Windows. Cool stack. What is it doing? I don't understand. You're not picking anything up? I don't... I'm confused. Put all those breakpoints back in a sec. So... ID... Message. Socket closed. Really? Rude. Let's try again. Okay, let's see what happens this time. We'll say a slightly longer sentence and there. Pray to God it works. There and there. But at some point it should hit these. Did I get any feedback? Random extensions, right, that's not what I want. Oh, these calls my computer's making. Adobe, sort of. Okay, what's the error? Socket closed. Why was it socket closed? What's going on? We'll get to the bottom of this. Okay. So what else I realised? I need to log out and log back into Pretzel because it technically it doesn't know. I'm going to just refresh a sec because it doesn't know that I've changed things. I feel like I'm breaking the rules constantly because it's not posting. The rule with the free Pretzel is that it can post what you're playing in the chat, and it's not doing it because I changed my name. Hopefully now. Let's change the song and find out. No. Well, I tried. Anyway. Let's try this again. We will get this to work again eventually, I'm determined. We've just got to hope for the best, drop those swords, drop positive vibes, all that stuff. What's he doing? Sending it out, is it? So for those that haven't seen this before, it's a network capturing tool. So I'm just seeing if it's actually sending this stuff out. It doesn't appear so. Let's just bring this up. Right, let's start this. Bring this up. We're also going to bring up Fiddler. Okay, so let's press the button to request a recording, and then let's see what happens. Nothing. Is it even picking up what I'm saying? I do not know. Okay, so it's got a file stream. Got URL. Got the ID. Let's step into that. Status, it's processing. There we go. So now should result. So that bit might be slightly wrong, but